Hey, can you take that over? Teddy, can you take that over to the carpet or the other room? Hey, you can say hi, but I need a little bit of space while I'm doing reading, okay? Or you can sit right here beside me.
Beside me.
I know, I got silly right before I came on. I hit play. Okay. You can take that over here to the carpet, or you can sit right here beside me, but not. Yeah, thank you. All right, good evening, guys. My name is Jessie. I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm gonna tap in and give you guys a collective reading. Okay, so there's something going on with the feminine is feeling a very deep sense of there's a magic in the way that she's trusting right I guess in her own abilities and in the way that spirit wants to work with you. Like I'm getting this moon is with this 9 of Pentacles, so I'm getting is that there's a strong emphasis on allowing the moon and the cycles of the moon and your relationship with that, and that sort of like going within and trusting that it's something about knowing, there's a knowing that like it's not about the way that it's not even about the way that you show up. It's just that you're learning how to conserve your energy and how to just trust in that. So it's like it's like a knowing that regardless of the way that you're the way that you're either showing up or not showing up, it's not going to make a difference because you're trusting in this energy and the relationship with your own. It's something with the inner and the outer world, but related to. Because the moon, for me in this, the moon is more representing like the feminine wisdom and like the way that the feminine it's almost like a behind the scenes kind of thing. So it's like, because the sun is on the bottom, so the sun is, what did Teddy say? He said, well, he was looking at the cards and he said this is the king of words. I don't know what that means, but I thought that was interesting that that's what he thought when he saw this card. And it's like to me it represents the inner child.
Get back in the car. Get back in the
That's too loud. Okay, to me it represents the inner child. Daddy. He's the king of loud, laughing. Okay, because there's trying to see if I need him to uproot him. Okay. It's like there's some illusion casting and like the masculine is feeling like there's a lot of kind of defeat on the masculine side, but there's also sort of like a beginning to see things differently or something like that. Like there's some kind of newer acceptance that the masculine's kind of like coming around about. There's something here with the injustice. So I'll see if something else comes up for me about that. Okay, because the 7 of it, that's funny. Okay, these 2 pentacles by the moon. It's something about like planning. Okay, that's so, okay, I'm going to try to get this out before he gets loud again. Something about, Ted, you got to go to the back room if we get loud again. I know, you do. There's something about planning. Teddy. Okay, hang on. Teddy. Bathroom. You're being too loud. I know it's close to bedtime. Go to the bathroom. You're gonna be loud. Go. Take the phone roller back there. You're being disrespectful. Go. While I finish this. Go. Take this back there. Take this with you. You can roll around on it. That's what it's for. You can roll around on it. Okay, quiet. If you get loud again, we're gonna be in trouble. Back there, bathroom. Nope, you're not doing what I asked. All the way back there. Come on. If you want to stay with it, if you want to be with it. Come on. All the way back. Hey. Teddy, look at me. This is mom's work time, and I need you to be able to not be so loud. Okay? You understand? Hey, yes ma'am. Okay, it's disrespectful to me. We'll see if that lasts. Okay. Yeah, he's got the giggles, the zoomies, all the above. Okay. There's something about planting your seeds in the dark for the feminine. So there's probably some hard lessons that maybe you've learned about, like maybe you get when you're on that like high, you like want to express a lot. That's how it is for me. And then you put a lot out there, and if you're out here, it's quiet. Hey, okay. He's about to explode in laughter. Okay. I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly. So there's a big lesson that's been learned on the feminine side, that regardless of how much you're showing up, the universe is still going to support you. Because sometimes you feel like your energy is so low that you're like, okay, you start to feel like you start to lose that faith and that trust, because you're like, why is this so hard? But now you're starting to kind of understand that, like, those conversations with God, or like, I'm not getting more information on what exactly happened to cause this big shift. It's something with the voice too, because there's a lot about speaking lately that is there's something that's happened, that you've become more intentional, or you're syncing it up with your heart, so that when you're speaking, you're heard now, as opposed to it just being empty words, or you're just not. There's something too about, like, you've moved out of maybe a lustful energy. I was in that for a long time. There's probably some big father wound healing that happened, and now you're like, I don't want to play like small anymore. Like, I'm serious about this. I want to be intentional, and I want to. I mean, I am playful. Like, anyway, but there's like, you're figuring out how to take yourself more serious, maybe, and there's like a less of that need to perform kind of aspect. Like, that's hard. It's like, sometimes you just want to be playful, and it's like, but I don't know. I think some of these were just hard lessons that some of us have had to learn, and I don't have more answers as to how the process goes. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else. Okay, they're giving me that, like, I know this for me, is like, I think that there was a lot of kind of like, when enough things weren't lining up, or just some of the situations maybe that you had to go through were just very disempowering, and very how would you describe that? Like, I can't find more words. So I think that a lot of us like fall into that, like, that helplessness, and that's been a difficult, like, thing to overcome. Like, I definitely resonate with that. I don't know if everybody experiences that, but they're giving me that it's something within. It's something within with the feminine that you've learned to just trust yourself, like regardless of what's happening around you. That's very powerful because that's an interesting thing with the feminine is that I always think of like cats and like black cats because they're very not mysterious, but like what's the word? I don't know why I can't come up with the words. They're a little bit unpredictable, but also they're just kind of like they trust their instincts so much. Cats do, but so it's something there where you're like, okay, just because everything's not working, I can still trust my instincts. I can still trust my inner voice. Like I can still like the way that dark feminine moves is like it is in the dark. Like you're moving. I mean, you're bringing the shadows to the light, but it's like there's something I don't know how, I'm trying really hard to find the words. There's something very magical. It's almost like you're like writing in your diary and you're like creating potions and stuff. It's just like something, but it's like you're just doing your own thing and just trying to like be content in that, regardless of like what's happening around you or what blessings are being sent your way. You're just kind of like, okay, I'm just trying to like be like, I don't know why I keep getting cats because cats just sleep a lot and they just do their own thing all the time, but they're always like, they're not needy. So maybe there's something with like, you've shifted out of kind of a neediness and now you're learning how to meet your own needs and plant your seeds at nighttime. And like, I don't know why there's something about the nighttime with planting seeds, but hey, like whatever because they're giving to like, you've kind of figured out what works for you, but you kind of had to play around and some of that playing around was like hard, but you're figuring it out now. Okay. Cause what they're giving me, which also, well, I don't know about the sun, but like what they're giving me is like there's like a not a regression, but like a flashback to like when you were a child and you were doing these types of things and the way that you like with your imagination like came up with stuff to just entertain yourself. It's something about that too, whereas like that you're taking that same formula or that same like childlike play and like, because when you think about kids, they're not afraid of anything. They have like full faith that the universe is gonna like everything's fine, whatever happens. And that's that same kind of energy of like, okay, maybe some shit's going awry around me, but I'm just gonna like go in my kitchen and like make some. They're showing me like Play-Doh, but like I'm gonna make something and I'm just gonna have my little corner and I'm just gonna find happiness in my corner. Like that's what I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway, okay, that's what we got for this one. And yeah, King. That was so interesting to me that he was like, "This is the king of words." I don't know. I don't see a king energy in him because he does have like it's a halo. It's not a crown. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. And if maybe we'll get some more out of him on that. Okay. Yep, kids do have their own genius. Yeah. Teddy likes to destroy his, though. I do too. I feel that. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that through my email. Thanks for being here. Do you want to tell everybody bye?
Bye.
Say good night.
Good night.
Blow them a good night kiss. All right. Bye, guys.